Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Footy League Vacations. It is your host, Ryan, along with Brian. We are in Helsinki, Finland, looking at Olympic Stadium. But that's not where we're going today. We're going to Bolt Arena to see HJK play. First level team in Finnish soccer. So can't wait for that. More videos to come. Stay tuned. So yes, on this trip to Helsinki, we saw HJK, which in Finnish is pronounced HJK. They are the current champions of Finland's top flight league, which is called the Veikkausliiga. They're also the most successful football team in the country with 32 top flight titles, and are the only top flight team currently representing Helsinki, Finland's capital and largest city. So as we walked past Olympic Stadium, we headed to Bolt Arena, built in 2000 with a capacity of 10,770. I would describe it as small but nice. So we arrived at the game not having tickets. Getting tickets was not a problem. This was definitely not a sellout. We were originally looking to get seats sort of at the 50-yard line, in the middle of the pitch, if you will. And we had looked online and we had seen that those tickets were going for about €35, which to us seemed very reasonable. Anyway, as we got up to the ticket counter, the person taking the tickets must not have heard us correctly, as they offered us tickets for €20, which we thought we were getting a steal. I thought maybe she was a fan of footy leagues around the world or something. It turns out that she gave us the wrong tickets. She gave us tickets right behind the goal, and with the supporters section with all of the HJK Ultras, which was a surprise, but turned out to be a very happy accident. When we noticed where we were going to be sitting, we were thinking about moving, but then it turns out that most other parts of the stadium wouldn't allow alcohol, and this was one of the only parts of the stadium that allowed alcohol to be drank at your seat. And of course we got beers. Of course they were insanely expensive, something like €950, which for American stadium prices I guess is not that much, but compared to most European countries is pretty expensive. That's what you get for visiting Scandinavia. So we conceded and we decided to go sit in the section. Now, Brian was not really having a great time at first. He actually got hit by one of the flags here. Again, we were like very close. We were clearly sitting in the wrong section. We definitely looked like tourists. But with all that said, the supporters section was awesome. Again, a very happy surprise. We were right on top of the action. The Ultras were standing the entire game. They were singing songs. They had a leader with a megaphone. And of course, they had a couple big flags flying. And there were older people like us. We're not so old, but you know what I mean. Some kids there. It was just a super fun time. At halftime, a couple of the Ultras came over and they were asking us, hey, where are you from? You're clearly not from here. And they were incredibly, incredibly cool. Our friend Catherine ended up getting a scarf. I was trying to get either a scarf or a jersey or something, but I guess they don't have a team store at Bolt Arena right now as it's undergoing renovations. So that was unfortunate, but still, a great time. Atmosphere was fantastic. Again, it wasn't a sellout. There was a small contingent of away fans way in the corner. Apparently the team that HJK were playing are from way up north in Finland, so tough place to travel from. HJK ended up scoring first. They got a penalty. It was fantastic. And then we were leading for most of the game, but in the second half, they let a goal go. The game ended up finishing 1-1, which was too bad, but wow, what an experience. It was so much fun. I wasn't sure what to expect, but we were all very, very pleased with the experience that we had. Everyone was so nice. I would recommend going to an HJK game to anyone who visits Helsinki if you are a football fan. Let me know if you've seen a football game in Finland and what your experience was, and let me know where we should go see a game next. Thanks again for watching Footy Leagues Around the World. We will see you later.